Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the old paper lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, thank you for joining and welcome. I really don't know what I wanted to do today, y'all. I was pulling out some pink Christmas stuff, trying to get myself together, you know. Good luck on that, right? I found all kinds of stuff that I had stashed up in my boxes underneath my desk here. And so I was like, well, shoot, I got a bunch of pink Christmas stuff in here that I think would go with that one kit. So I think I'm going to open up some of this stuff and see what we can do with it. I'll keep one, put it aside. And I've got some of this stuff here. So what is this? Cocabella. I got these from them. Thought it was real pretty. I got it because I was thinking about doing like a Christmas themed cookbook. I thought it'd be good, and I like that little pot thing there, little pot and cocoa cup. And I was like, well, let me get both of them. This is the pages, and this is like the ephemera type stuff with the little tags and bits. So, and then, I don't know, we're just going to go through this and play. And then I found these. It's supposed to be like, you know, one of those, what is it? You hook them together. What's them things? A banner. It's supposed to be a banner. But I'm just going to use them as journal cards. You know that. And I got this Save Freeze. It's Recollections for Michael's, you know. So I thought we could pull out some of the pink bits of that and make some journal cards and stuff out of that. And, you know, we just going to play. Then I got the Peppermint Stripe 6x6 and Holiday Romance 6x6. And then this is Country Christmas from Hobby Lobby I got last year, but I was thinking like some of these, you know, we can make tags out of some of these bits. You know what I'm saying? Be real pretty tags for our pink journal, where we can decorate like the front part and then leave the back part because you can write on that, is what I'm thinking. So we just gonna have ourselves a little play with some 6x6 paper pads and such. And then I have, I think this is the same set. I'm not sure, but it's the pink Santa Claus, pink and white. So we're gonna pull out some of that. You know, and I got all my pink fringe frillies. And I have no clue. Now this is the bacon thing too. But yeah. So anyways, that's what I was doing with all this stuff. And I finally pulled out my pink stuff to go with my thing. And then this big kit is the big Peppermint Stripe. So I was like, well, I got the little one. So I can take and make a journal out of this, or I can make a few more, you know, of my books, my picture books and that, and my folios with this stuff. But these here, I can make tags out of that to go with my pink stuff. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this up somewhere for the time being. We'll slide it back here behind me. And then we're just going to play a little bit with our pink Christmas stuff, just because I had it pulled out here and I just want to play with it. Y'all, I'm so antsy to get into Christmas, you know. I want to do it. I want to hurry up. I want to hurry up and get into it. But then I'm like, you don't want to Christmas them to death. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many pretty things I want to play with. You know what I mean? And this has got the little ribbon and the little pink ribbon stuff. You're supposed to poke them holes in that here and tie it up. But you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to use these as journal cards. How big are they? They probably gonna be too big. Let's see. Ooh, right at 5.5. Right at 5.5. So I may have to trim a little bit off the side, just a little bit. It won't hurt it. So yeah, they're right at 5.5. So we'll just trim a little bit off the side. So I'm gonna go through and pick out. That would be really pretty, because you know we got this super duper really pretty. I'm gonna hang on to that. I could use that, because see, it's got that wide opening on it. I could use that for what's that stuff? This right here, whatever it is, twine. Is that colored twine? I think that would work good with that. So I'm gonna hang on to that, put it up here somewhere. I'm gonna put it right yonder. But yeah. So, oh yeah. Let's see, Mrs. Claus. But you know, some of the things will go in some pink journals. Like, you know, that's kind of cutesy. All of this is cutesy and stuff. So I got a cutesy dootsy one, and then I got, you know, the dressed up-y type one. And that's got roses on it. Oh, look, there she is with the roses. Oh, all of them's got roses on them. All of that would be pretty in that one. I'll look at the front of that. And there's the snowman. Shoot, there's our journal cards for that one journal. Heck yeah. And then I got another one we can do these bits with. No problem. Alright, so the one I'm talking about. If I can get it out from behind here. Because I got this sucker stuffed plumb full. Now I went through and I printed off all of my seamless Christmas pink backgrounds. And but that one journal kit that I'm talking about here, let me get this out of your face. And I think these will go with it. It's the one that I was showing the other day where we had made. And I finally cut these bits apart too, y'all. Hush up with this. This is just going to be a sherry video. I don't even know if I'm going to make nothing. But just, I found so much pretty stuff, y'all. So it is 66 pink silver Christmas fussy cuts. And it came from Fun Ink Art Coloring. Now, when I tell y'all these fussy cuts are gorgeous, I mean, gorgeous is not the word. Just beautiful. And I said, I'm going to get some of my pink scrapbooking papers out, y'all, and just make, you know, tags and stuff. Now, all of this will go with that one kit that I'm looking at here. Look at Santa Claus. Ain't he cute? Look at him in the rose bush. You know, but just beautiful stuff. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then look, it's got a snow globe. I used to be a snow globe-aholic. But yeah, all of that came from that Fun Ink Art Coloring on Etsy. And it is the 66 pink silver Christmas fussy cuts. That's a mouthful. But they are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And we had already showed you these earlier. The ones that we worked on last week with our fussy cuts and that. But yeah, these bits here we're going to work on some. But now this is the Nutcracker. It's the pink vintage Nutcracker ballerina, and it came from Forever Cute US. Those are capital, and I mean this I think would go really beautiful with that. See, with because it has the roses in the background. So yeah, I'm thinking, and we just trim the sides off a little bit to where, you know, it's cut right here. We'll have to trim the sides down a little bit to get them to fit in there. And I think all of them rosy bits will fit in here and work good for journal cards. And this stuff here would be beautiful in that. Just beautiful, beautiful. Cause see, look, that's that same stuff right here that's on this star. See? Oh yeah, that's gonna be beautiful. Of course, now my dog wants to bark, you know. But yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to do some of that bits in here. And I may make a couple of signatures out of this and just do it up. I'm thinking I may take and put some, I don't think I'll do pink, but see how it has some music and the words and that in the background? I was wanting to make some, what are they? Masterboards out of the music and the book page and stuff like that. But I think, because these have the pink background, so I'm thinking I want to take and make a couple signatures and put in the tea dye or tea stain papers in between, because it does have a little bit of the brown, you know, background and such in it. See, with a little bit of the brown and the music and the words and that throughout it. So see what I'm saying? And I think this tea dye set here would go well with that. It's not too dark, you know, it's light. It's not the coffee stain. So I think the tea stain one that I get from Country Mouse Prints, I think that would be really pretty interspersed in between this, so we can, you know, do all of our frilled up decoration bits. So, and then like she would be the front cover of one, or her, or him. I mean, you know, oh, look at the horse. See, you got the horse, and there's a horse-drawn buggy carriage thing in that with the roses. Yeah. So I think he would be a signature and she would be a signature. That would be really pretty. Yeah, that would be good. So I think that's what I'm wanting to do with this kit. Is kind of separate it and put the tea dye in between it, and then make these bits to go with it. And this here is the Nutcracker Village, and it came from Finchley Paper Arts. Finchley Paper Arts. And they're really pretty, but it's not the right, this is more tealy blue, and this is blue. Does that make sense? Yeah, so this would be a kit all on its own, basically. And then anything that had to do with like houses, doors, you know, stuff like that, I could make the ephemera to go with this kit. And you know, we can actually do whatever we wanted to with this kit, because it had no ephemera whatsoever. So that was that one. And it's just houses. And, you know, it's just Christmas houses, or not even Christmas, it's just winter, pink winter. So yeah, and see, that's got a little bit of decorations on it. But yeah, it's just a snowy, you know. So I was thinking that maybe we could do, you know, like I said, it's got the houses, the castle-like things. And then there's some that have, you know, like the windows and the doors that are dressed up. That's like house-themed things I thought we could do with this. So it looks like, you know, this is the outside of the house. And that dog, if he don't hush. So, let's see. Oh, goodness, Snoop, hush it. So, see, like, you know, this, you know, would be a good one. And then we can actually even use that. It's just, you know, house decorating things. Like the clock, like that's a piece that's in the house. And there's a little swing. We could, you know, it could be like in the house or what have you. That type of thing. And then this is like a wine bottle, I'm assuming. I mean, you know, that's what I was thinking. And that looks like perfume bottles or what have you. And look at this sweet little girl. Ain't she cute? And then look at this little baby. And then seeing this is like a column type thing. You got a violin. There's some presents. And look at the reindeer. You know, and then you got some wreaths and stuff like that. And then you got some cupcakes and some ice skates. That would be really good with the Nutcracker theme. And then, you know, there's some more. And see, like, this is a fireplace. So, like, it would be like a fireplace that's in the house or what have you. Stuff like that is what I was thinking. And there's a hat. There's a key to one of the houses. You know, and there's it looks like to be like a cake. And then there's Santa Claus. And see, there's a chair, so that would go. And there's a pretty little girl. And then here's some cakes. And there's another hat. And this looks to me like a chandelier type thing. I mean, you know, stuff like that's what I'm talking about. There's a Christmas tree. It'd be really pretty to put in there. There's like a window decoration. You know, then we have all the things that we could, you know, decorate ephemera bits with. And that's really pretty. I'd put some candles. There's a fireplace, like the fireplace that's in the house. And then here's another house. There's a castle. Here's a car. You know, stuff like that would go in there. There's a teapot, and that would be pretty in there. And a lantern. And you have the time clock. You know, several little houses and stuff like that. And then that's just a heart. There's a tea party. Here's the carriage. That would be pretty in that one. And then here's like a cupboard type situation. And then here's like a chest of like decorations. And then we're back at the front. I would put the clock piece in there. Yeah, stuff like that is what I was talking about. Oh, and look, here's a beautiful dress. So we could do like the dress with the tree for the Nutcracker theme. And then look, here's even the train. So you do like the trains coming through the village. There's a dinner table setting, basically. A gift. Just all kinds of stuff in this kit. And then, you know, do like a floral arrangement. So yeah, just a lot of stuff I thought would go with this kit that we could take and make ephemera pieces for this house themed, you know, like the village. And this is like, you know, things that are in the houses. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would be neat. Not really truly Christmas themed, kind of winter, you know, like my thinking was these are the houses and this is the stuff that they have in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought that would be neat. So I'm going to put that with that. I need to get me a bag to put that stuff in. So that is 2 of the Christmas journals that I am wanting to do this year, and along the lines of pink items. And then all of this can go with this one, and I'll put it back up in this. Now we went through and made a bunch of ephemera, but this ephemera goes better with this kit than the ephemera that we had already made. But never fear, girlfriends, because I know this is a lot of information at the moment, and a lot of, ooh, look at this, you know, it's squirrely type stuff. I'm going to take all of these that I want to go in that Nutcracker theme, because it has the roses with the pink Christmas and all of that, journal cards. And I'm going to slide it in here for right now. We're going to set this aside, because I went through, and this is seamless. Now remember, seamless, you can print 8.5 by 11, or you can print 11 by 8.5, and you can print it 12 by 12. So this is seamless pink Christmas 12 digital papers. And of course, you know, I printed more than one. I printed 2, I think, about every one of these. And let's see, where did I get you from? Paper? I got you from Honey Bunny Digital on Etsy. And they're really pretty. Look how pretty. So my thinking was to take and make one set journal kit to go with that one set of ephemera that we've already made. And it's done. And take and print pink on the back, like a light pink, like we did that one kit. And you know, I love this paper, so I made a few of them. So we could do one piece would be for our journal pages, and the others we could make ephemera bits with, or whatever we would need later on. So we have the Nutcracker. He's kind of scary. So my thinking was I would cut like this piece here and do, you know, like that, because I don't know what this head is in the middle. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but you know. And so then we have this piece. And this would make a really, really pretty kit. Just for pink Christmas with all of our other pink decoration bits. That was my thinking. And see, we have like the candy cane house. Is that not the cutest gingerbready house village? And then look at the pink deers. I love deers and Christmas stuff. I don't know why. It's my daddy's a deer hunter, but yeah, our family, we've always done deer decorating bits. My mama still does in the living room. And look at that. The tree is in the middle of the page. That would be the center. And then I would put pockets down here to put stuff in. So yeah, I like that bit. And then here's Jolly Santa Claus. And that is all of that kit. And I printed them where I knew I was going to have ephemera bits that I had already made that would go good with this kit. Just because, you know, it's pink. And I would just do a light pink on the back. And that would be the kit to go with all of this ephemera that we had already made and fixed up. I think that would be beautiful to go with that. So like all of this stuff that we had already made in Merry Monday, I think that would go in that. I like that. And then these we could have, you know, if we needed to make some journal cards or tags or what have you. So always try to print 2 copies so you could have, you know, if you don't have ephemera that comes with the kit, you can make your own. Alright, so that's that kit. And then that is that journal. So I'm going to put that with this separated out by the paper so I know that, hey, that is the kit papers and the other one is whatever else needs to be done. So then that is 3 pink Christmas journals right there, ready to go. We just got to make some of the ephemera. The one kit is completely done already. And then the one we just got to make some tags and pockets for because we have the journal card bits that we just pulled out. Now this one is also pink Christmas 20 seamless digital papers. Now remember, seamless, when you're looking, always look for seamless. So that way you can print it 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 8.5 and 12 by 12. Okay? If your printer goes 12 by 12. And this came from Girl One Art, my brand new favoriteest Etsy shop, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, that has the beautifulest papers and stuff. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so now this one, I thought we can add into some of our journals if we needed extra pages. Okay, so this is beautiful. So again, you know, of course I printed double. So then we could do this. And this one I only printed 1 because I just wanted 1 in my kit. So a lot of the ones where I only printed 1 is just for like the journal bit. And so this is another pink journal that we could do. And I know I'm really like pushing the limit with all the Christmas bits that I want. And look, this is really tiny. If you can tell, it is a Christmas. It's a village. And I thought that was cute. So yeah. And then we got sweaters. The pinkish trees. Then we have ornaments. And I know I'm kind of going through it a little fast. And then this, I think, is the reverse of the first. So I printed quite a few of them. So I printed 4 of those because I wanted to make some tags and journal card bits out of that for the other journal. But that is Pink Christmas 20 seamless digital papers from Girl One Art on Etsy. So now this is another pink and white kit that we have ready to go. So that being said, ephemera pieces for that kit, at least one pack of it anyways, is going to go in there. So it's basically, this is kind of a showing you what I got, where I got it from, organizational type video at the moment. Oh no, I knocked off one Fussy Cuts and I gotta go hunt them because I need them. So then that there is a kit. So that's what we're doing with that. Okay. So I'm trying to get kits and ephemera idea bits together is what I'm doing at this point in time. So that'll be one kit. This here with the pieces that we already did and put together. And I'll probably go through and with the extra papers, make a few tags and journal cards out of, you know, out of these. So that's 1, 2 pink kits. And this is the third pink kit, which is the Nutcracker Ballerina. So, and that's the ones where we're going to use these bigger cards and add some papers in between and try to make it into a 2, maybe 3, definitely for sure 2 signature journal. And that will be one that I want to take and put the white lace around the front and do something up big on the front of it and put some pink flowers in that, you know, really doll it up, girl it up type situation. And then we have the Nutcracker Village with the house items, like that's what's in their houses. I thought that would be a neat idea. Probably not, but I thought it would be cute. So yeah, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 pink journals that I want to do. You know, and what was it I started off with? Well, I'm only probably going to do this many journals. Yeah, right. Whatever, lady. All right, so then this has a house piece on it. And look, and then there's a car. Then we have the pink snowman. We got some more gingerbready stuff. Santa Claus, gingerbready stuff. And then the bed and breakfast. And I think I might put... I was thinking about putting this in with the house pieces, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep these and put it in with one of those other sets. Because I don't really think that'll go good with just a couple of them in the house journal bits. I think it'll go really well with this kit right here. Possibly. It'll go with one of these 2 kits. Because see, this one, we don't have any journal card bits in. And I think that'd be cute to go in that. So I'll put those in that, and that'll be our journal cards for that journal set. And in this one, we already have these cutesy little bits. And I may go through and pull out, you know, we can use either or with these 2 kits. It'll be fine. So when I work on them, it'll be, you know, basically kind of, I just need journal cards and pockets made for those kits. So now all of these will go back into our pink Christmas binder bit here. So all of that's ready. So that bit's ready. No, I don't think you're going to buckle, are you? Are you going to buckle? Nope, you're not. We'll just leave it open. Alright, so that is the pink Christmas kits that I'm doing. And honey, I don't even know where to begin on the traditional colored red green bits. Don't even know. Because I was looking through, I only got through like 4 no, through 7 of my Christmas boxes last night hunting for the pink stuff. And I was like, I want more Christmas paper now. I was like, yeah, no, we don't need no more Christmas paper. All right, so I've went through and I've pulled out some of the ephemera bits and stuff that we had already made, like throughout our Merry Mondays with their Christmas scraps and cut-aparts and stuff like that, to go with this kit here that where we made the cover. And I'll show you that bit there in a minute, because it's a rustic Christmas. It's going to be really pretty. Now, this is really a traditional red, green, you know, type Christmas. And I was going off of, and these pages, I was going to put in it, but if you look, watch this when I flip it over. This was when I was learning my new printer about how to put it in the print on the back the same way it's supposed to be right up. See, look, and every one of them's upside down on the other side. All of these are. And I went through and I was putting it together, and I was like, oh yeah, I got plenty of stuff. No, I don't. So all of this can be used as cut apart stuff later on. Now this kit, I do not know where I got it from. It was in my stash. It may be an older My Porch Prints. I am not sure, because apparently I had printed a bunch of My Porch Print stuff back when I first started printing out stuff, and I had already cut this and printed it on the back and everything. So this kit I thought would go really good with this cover that we made out of that, and I'm going to cover the inside. I'll probably use some of these pieces here to cover the front and back, to be honest with you, and then put a piece of lace down the middle of it. And then we'll sew the signature in, and I'll put a piece of lace on the outside to match. And then I'll have like red or green lace, you know, on the flaps and the ends. But on the inside, I'll more than likely put green down that, and then we'll put red around the outside. But this was a placemat that we just made a cover out of a couple of Merry Mondays ago. So this is, like I said, I think it is a older My Porch Prints kit. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. This is some of that where I said, you know, I went print happy when I first got my printer and didn't keep up with where I got stuff from. And I've got several kits that still have the fussy cuts on the page with the names on them. So I'll be able to tell you where I got those from if we get into them. But with the pieces that we had been making in the Merry Mondays, and this is the only ephemera that was with that kit. That's the only ephemera that was with it. And I thought I saved a piece of the cut off from the fussy cuts, but I didn't put it in here. Did not put it in the bag. So that's all the ephemera that came with the kit. Now this here is, you know, where we had made, and I have a bunch more ephemera that goes to this kit that I got a fussy cut apart where I backed it. So I was like, oh yeah, this would go great with this kit. All of this green edged stuff that we've been working on would go great with this kit. So I went through and pulled out everything that I thought would go good with it. These are the journal cards. These are the tag bits, and then this was just leftover bits out of one fussy cut set that we had that matches this stuff. And this is the actual ephemera that came with the kit. So in our Merry Mondays, you know, we had been working on, you know, stuff like this. And look how good this... Now, I hadn't even went through the kits, hadn't looked at none of the kits. This kit was in a box that I had on the very bottom shelf that I was like, I know there's Christmas journals in there that I had printed way back when. I'm going to get in there and look at it and see what we got that will match some of the stuff we've already made. So then I'll have at least 2 to 3 journals that all the stuff is made for. And we just got to maybe ink, put around the corners on ink, and put some lace bits out the top. And it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Something that's fairly easy on ourselves to make us, well, basically not us, make me feel good about, you know, I'm planning to do all of this for Christmas and said I wouldn't. And then, you know, here we are. But yeah, see, all of this would match this stuff really good. I love it. Which, you know, it's not hard with the red and green stuff, you know, with the ivy or the holly and stuff. So I said, yeah, all of that would match this kit perfect. So I pulled all the ephemera bits that we had worked on and put together throughout working on Merry Mondays. And that's why we do the Merry Mondays, is so when it is Christmas time, we can do all the things. You know what I'm saying? So I went through, pulled all of that, tags, journal card bits, and stuff to work on this kit with. Okay, so now with all of that mouth running, I just wanted to show you like stuff that we had made and didn't have a kit or a cover in mind. So I made this cover and I went through after that and I was like, look, this right here matches, and that's what we're doing. It just, you know, stuff like that happens. So all of this is like a darker line back on it. Can you see it? Is it in my in camera? Let's scoot you. But yeah, so this is going to be a beautiful kit. And I probably won't add any pages to it than, you know, like the little decorative papers that come with it. And I print them front back. So these I will not put anything on. Probably most of the writing places I won't. I may have to put a few, but these bits here, front and back of these, where you can't really write on them, yeah, I'm going to load them up with pockets and ephemera. But this kit, I said, yep, it'll match perfect with a lot of that ephemera that we had been doing. So I just went through and pulled everything out that had pine, berries, holly, you know, pink, or not pink, red and green that would go with this really good. And that is the one page that really kind of didn't go with the rest of it. It's brown, but I was like, okay, I'm going to use it. So I thought this would be really good. And then there's going to be my middle for the Christmas rose and the holly. I thought that would be pretty for a middle of the journal signature. And then this is the cover for it. So these we can make, I'm going to try to use pieces here to decorate the inside of the journal. So I'm going to cover from here to the middle, and then whatever doesn't cover in the middle, I'm going to put green, what is it? Green lace down the middle. And then we'll sew our signature in. But that is our bits and bobs for that journal. So that's one red and green journal that we've got already. And see, there's the pockets and journal card bits too that we had been working on. These are all pockets, tucks, and belly bands that are already pre-made. Now the bits that we go through that came with it, we'll use those, of course, because it matches the kit. And then whatever else we don't need in this kit that we made, we'll just put it up for something else. So now all of these bits here that we went through and backed, I got to cut them apart that will go with this, with the green. So all of this is, and I backed it on the green parchment, or yeah, parchment paper, whatever that printing paper, the fancy printing paper is, that I got from Hobby Lobby. So this will be a belly band. That's a tag, tags, journal cards, and you know, and tags. So I made journal cards and tags out of the leftover bits of the some of the table places. Now, you know, we can use these in other journals as well, so that's fine. So all of that I got to get cut apart that goes with this one kit. So that is one red and green journal. And all the bits and bobs are done. We just got to get it put together. So I said, well, looky here. I done got all of this already done and made. Let's use it and put it in with this kit. And whatever we need, we'll use from there. So that's 4 pink ones and 1 red and green one. So far, that I have all the bits and pieces done and put together for her. Oh, let go of it. Okay, I got these from Dollar Tree. Alright, so now this is called Rustic Country Christmas Ephemera and Embellishments, and I got this from DIGIA. There it is, because I don't know how you would say all of that without chopping it up. I want to say Digi and SVG Designs for You. That's what I want to say right there. But now, when I seen this, I said, hush your face. Because, see, look, we got the vintage Christmas that we got from Hobby Lobby last year. And these are the papers that I'm going to pull apart, like these here. And, you know, that can go either way. Look how real that looks, y'all. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but these actually look, it looks real. I mean, it looks dimensional, real. So all the pieces that I can pull apart that could go either way. Now, you know, this, we can make tags or whatever, have you out of it. But any of this stuff here that's, you know, that can be 11 by 8.5, I'm going to paint and pull a page of that out. Like, that would be a perfect journal page for this kit. And so would that, because it's printed either way. But yeah, any of this stuff here that's printed where we can take it and use it 11 by 8.5, I'm going to pull it out of here. Print on the back of it with the tea stain kit that I keep all the time. And go with this ephemera here, because I love it. Alright, so again, this is Rustic Country Christmas Ephemera and Embellishments. Alright, so now look at this, y'all. It's upside down. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So you have this. It can be a trifold, or you can cut them individually, and then this would be like a little belly band on it. If you can see that. Is that not cute? I thought that would be beautiful, and that paper pack just goes great with this kit. So here's like tags and such. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So if you'll notice, all of these little signs are the reindeer names, and it's throughout the whole kit. So you have Vixen, Blitzen, Comet. So all of those little signs there are the reindeer names. I just noticed that. There's Rudolph. Yeah, Cupid, Donner, yeah. So then here's pockets. Is that not just beautiful? I mean, just lovely. So my thinking was that I would use these bits, you know, my pockets and such, and my tags and all that stuff. And take this paper here where it's the, you know, the plaids and such, and make the journal out of those papers and print the tea dye on the back of where it's white and just run it through and print that on that. And I'll probably have to get me a few more, because I want a few more plaids. Like I have some plaids, and there's a kit that I found that's a plaid with lace and a rustic plaid that will go back good with this. And when I get it printed this weekend, I'll show it to y'all. So tonight's Friday night. Y'all see this Saturday. And so, yeah. And so and I was like, shut up, that's all. And I just noticed that was all the reindeer names. But yeah, is that not just beautiful? So I said, yeah, them plaids. We'll just do papers that have plaids on it. And, well, then I can go through and see how this is the book page or dictionary page or what have you with music. I can make journal cards and tag bits when I do masterboards from that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And then we'll have the plaids as the pages and just decorate that sucker up. Sure will. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think it's just going to be so pretty. Oh, it's just telling you. And then look, y'all, I've got this turned every which way but loose. It's upside down every which way I turn it. Just because of the way it print. You know, the way they put it on the paper. Like, see, I would use these as like little tucks. Or put them on a tag and have a tuck on a tag. You know, like I would get me a piece of, I'd take a piece of this paper right here. Cut one of these off and put it on the tag. And use it to tuck. Hush your mouth. Beautiful. And the same with these bits right here. You can do that with these bits too, or just use it as decoration on a tag. Sure enough could. This, I would think, I would cut that and glue this piece right here and that and hook it around a page as a tuck. Possibly. But yeah, just a bunch of beautiful ephemera. Just all kinds of ideas running. And that's why I had to get into it. I had to get it and get into it and show you and just be like, look what I found. And then just the beautifulness of it, you know. I was so excited. And pun intended, like a kid at Christmas. But like, so like, that's why I was saying about the music and the book page. I need to do like 4,1100, and that's a country mathematic term. 4,1100 of these of these masterboards with book page and music background papers, y'all. I really do, because it will go with it will go with so much of this kit. And even with that pink, you saw it had book page and music in the background. And I just love it. It's just beautiful. So that is that one. And I just can't wait. I can't wait. So I just put the whole paper pad in here. And then when I get to working on it, I wanted to show you all these before I fussy cut them, because I'm going to fussy cut these tomorrow. So I wanted to show you, you know, unfussy cut. It's a little easier to do that instead of going through each individual piece. So I wanted to show you that before I fussy cut it tomorrow. And then I'm going to pull my papers out of this pad. And I got several other 8.5 by 11 pads. Then I'm going to pull whatever plaids in it that I can out that, you know, that we could use that will go whichever way. I think that looks like old-timey vintage rustic wallpaper for the kitchen, does it not? I think that's cute. But yeah, so I'll go through and pull out whatever stuff out of here and my other paper pads that's plaid, because I thought I had one that was Christmas plaids, and apparently I do not. So I'm going to work on that later tonight. I'm going to put this bit over here to the side, because I may just start fussy cutting it tonight. Because when I get off of here, after I do my show and tell bit of what I got and what I'm going to be working on for Christmas, then I'm probably going to watch me some movies. So yeah, we'll do that bit. Okay. So now these, I got them from Temu, and I'm pretty sure these are the knockoffs of the Stamperia Pink Christmas. Because I've got the originals. And I'm pretty sure these are the knockoffs of them from Temu. Because I saw it, and I saw this on the front, and I was like, ooh, I want that, you know. And then when I got it, I was like, oh, that's a knockoff from Stamperia paper. It sure enough is. And it's the pink. See? Pink Christmas from that. So, and I have not tried to fussy cut nothing like this that I have not print. So I'm going to try to fussy cut those bits and see if that'll work. So I don't know if these will go with any of the stuff that I got or not. This might be a whole different situation. I think this would be just a whole booking kit in and of itself, to be quite frankly honest. That would be a good 8 by 8 book. And y'all, please don't fuss at me, because At the time, I did not knowingly know that it was a knockoff. Because when I got it, I dug out my Stamperia and I was like, yeah, that's the knockoff Stamperia. It sure enough is. And I'm sorry for that. But it was on one of those Dollar Day deals, and I just saw it, the front of it. Like, this was the front that it actually showed in the deer. And then when I got it and opened it, I was like, let me go look. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it is exactly the knockoff of the pink Christmases from the last couple of years of Stamperia. That is exactly what that is. With the fussy cuts and all. Because I even got the wood, the chipboard pieces to this Christmas here. They sure enough do. Now see, that would be pretty with that, with the roses. We can make some stuff out of these for that one. Yeah, that would be pretty for that collection. I think these are supposed to be the backs of them journal card bits. Where are they? Is that what that is? Is that the backs of the journal cards? Yeah, these bits right here. So this here is supposed to be glued to that, right? And that's the back. Oh, yeah. Okie doke. And I think this is actually, where is it at? I just had it. Yeah, this here. Let me see if I can get it lined up right. Is that right? Yeah, that is the backings to all of this journaly card bit. So those would have to be glued together, would they not? To get them to go right. Is that right? Yeah, those would have to, those pages would have to be glued together and then cut out. I would glue the whole page together instead of trying to glue each individual one. You know what I'm saying? And then if it needed to be glued after I cut it apart, then I would fool with it, but you know. But yeah, some of these bits here would be really good to go with that. Because see, that's blue. Alright, so these would be the backs of these, right? Right? Did I have it wrong? Yeah, so that would, yeah, that's upright. Alright, so that's the backs of them journaly card bits. Are these just fussy cut bits here? Yeah, them's just fussy cut bits. So yeah, this and this, these would all be good to use for that that one Nutcracker theme, I think, besides the deer part. We could use it in something else. But see, these papers with the roses and such on it would be good to use for that pink Christmas. Okie doke. And then we can take and use these smaller bits here for that piece too, in that set, to dress up some tags and such. Come apart, come apart. Yeah, we can sure do that. Well, I'll get all that fussy cut tomorrow and put that over yonder. These I'll glue the whole pages together and then just cut them out. Yeah, I'll glue the pages together and then cut that out. So this one can go with that pink, that one pink kit. We need to work on you. So we'll put you into the pink in the front. Alright, we'll put you right here. And you can be some cut apart bits for that one. Make some tags and journal cards and such out of it. And that's what we're going to do, y'all. This one, I think I'm going to put it back up. Because it's blue. It's not really, you know. Well, this is blue, but you'll cut that part off. You know what I'm saying? We'll cut that apart. Oh, goodness. like I got, you know, I got way too much Christmas stuff. I really do. And see, and here's where I was collecting bits for the Christmas recipe book. And that's what I was doing there. And then I had a thought of doing this here to make a cover out of this. And look, y'all, this is another one. I don't know which one that one is either. It's Christmas. It's a Stampria. This is the blue Christmas one. And I think this is Graphic 45 knockoff from them. And then I know these here, and there's the blue, a blue, something blue. It's got the birds and the butterflies in it. Yep. And this is a true Graphic 45. It's in the garden. That's real pretty. But yeah, this is all, pretty much all of my 8x8s. And this is Winter by Echo Park. So yeah. So I'm trying to save like winter stuff like that and things to do after, to do like in January. But, you know, to me, if it's snowy scene or what have you, it's all Christmas. You know what I mean? There is no winter. It's just all Christmas stuff. And, oh, dang, I left that out. Let me put that back up. Okay. So, yeah, so that is 6 Christmas journal ideas that I have working at the moment. Now, I do have, there's one, like I said, the Santa Claus that is like the chef Santa Claus that I want to print, but I haven't got it printed yet. And I may wait a little bit while before I get into printing that. And no, I really didn't make nothing today. I just wanted to show y'all what I had, my ideas of what I'm going to do with it. And just in case if you wanted to get the same type of stuff, you know. So, like, you don't have to get the Stampria that. This is stuff that I had. I got it from Temu. And I, like, you know, and then got it and got to looking at it and went and pulled out my Stampria. I said, this is knockoff Stampria. That is exactly what that is. So, yeah, they probably need to worry about some copyright infringements, I'm assuming there, somewhere along the lines. But now, these little stickers here came from Temu as well. I hadn't even opened these, but they were pink with the white on them, and I'm fine with the white. Oh, look at the colors. Oh, this is going to be pretty, too, to make stuff with. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We'll do some, like, I got some really pretty, 3-inch by 3 or 4-inch, dies that I want to do some, but I want to do some tag cuts with. I got like the whole set of the tag dies for several different kinds that I think would be really pretty. Oh, look at that. There's Santa Claus with the reindeer. Now there is a set, this set of fussy cuts or stickers, the fussy cut set that I just showed y'all. I did that. That's in that set of fussy cuts. And I was like, so there's another one. But yeah, these are really pretty. See, look, there's Santa Claus with their ears. Yeah, really pretty. A little pretty girl. So yeah, we'll have fun with these. And the pink, like the ones that I put aside to make tags and journal cards and stuff like that. That's what I want to use this bits for. So I'm just going to stick them in here with my pink stuff, so I do not lose it. So I just wanted to show y'all all before I went into fussy cut mode tomorrow, because it's Saturday, and I was like, I gotta show them before I cut it all up, because it's easier to show you, and then, you know, hey, remember, this is where I got this from, you know, with the front page. So, and then I'm going to get me a 3-ring binder. I have decided And I've got some of those little memory stick situations that I'm going to take and put my, now where did I get that from? Oh, I had them pink kits separated out. That's where it come from. But I am going to take in, what was I saying? See, squirrel it up. This is what happens when, you know, I get excited about beautiful papers and such. You know, I can't remember my own name, much less anything else. But this needs to go into the fussy cutter. And then I just need to work on that. And I'll put it here in the front where my cutter usually goes. But, so like where I have the front page of my kit names that I print off to show you all, I'm thinking I'm going to get me a 3-ring binder after I use the kit, and put it in a 3-ring binder like this type of thing here. This is my Wendy's, whatchamacallit. I use it for my stencils. I just turn the paper over and put the stencils in it. So I'm going to take and start putting my kit fronts in here, and these, and that way I'll look through and be like, oh, I have this for Christmas, this for spring, and this, you know, pink rose, purple rose, blah, 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 kits. Fussy cuts, especially. So, because, you know, fussy cuts, you know, you can do all kinds of different things with the same fussy cut set. So, I'm going to do that and have the little memory sticks that I put in my laptop and start going through and have one for pink Christmas, blue Christmas, and I'm going to start a purple Christmas. Not this year, but I want to, because I've found some purple stuff. I'm like, ooh, I got to get it, you know, but not this year. I may start on it, but not, you know, and we'll work on it throughout the year for Merry Monday type stuff. But, so, you know, and then we'll have like pink roses, red roses, just have the little memory sticks, you know, the flash drives that hook into your laptop, and put those kits in there and label the memory stick, and then coordinate it with, you know, the kit front that's in my folder, instead of trying to keep all of these kits printed, you know, because I mean that right there that's 4 kits, and that takes up a lot of room. So I would just keep, you know, this front piece here to this kit that's in there. I would keep that front piece, put it in my 3-ring binder, and then take where I have it downloaded on my laptop, because a lot of times I'll download it, print it off, and clear it off. And then, but I want to reuse like fussy cuts and stuff out of it. I don't want to reprint the whole kit, or maybe just a few pages out of it. But I don't want to keep it on my laptop and eat up all that memory. So I'm going to put them on the flash drives, and then that way I'll have them on the flash drive, you know, the pages and the fussy cuts and all of that, and then put the paper front for the kit in my 3-ring binder and be like, oh yeah, I got that. So let me go get this flash drive and print that out. And, you know, that way I have it. Because, especially with Christmas fussy cuts, because, you know, what is it? Junk Journal Studio has awesome label type things that I'm talking about to make your tags and such with. So, you know, that kit. And I know a lot of people are like, well, just rebuy it. And I'm like, but I've already bought it, you know, and I've already downloaded it. And I've already printed it twice. So, and a lot of people are like, they download them and keep them on their hard drive or an external hard drive. So the flash drives would be my external hard drive. Now, I may be able to purchase, you know, a bigger one with memory hard drive, external hard drive, and not have to, and just download them all to that and put them in folders. I might try to check into that. I'll have to talk to my son and my youngest daughter, because they're more computer savvy about stuff like that than I am. But anyways, that's my idea for you all, is that if you're like, you download your kits and stuff, and you can't remember, or if you just, like I am, you go on Etsy and you're like, ooh, it's pretty, and you buy it, and then you forget months later that you bought it, and then you go shopping again because you need a pink fussy cut, and 3 months ago you bought it, and it's just sitting there waiting for you to print it, because I did that with that one pink kit. That's why I'm saying I'm going to do this now. But yeah, so that I just thought that would be a good idea for you all that have a bunch of kits, and instead of eating up your memory and are printing them off and having, just a bunch of papers, seasonal especially, like fall and Christmas, you work on that through, like, what, 4 or 5 months, not even 4 months, 3 to 4 months you work on that stuff. The rest of the time it's packed up, so then that way you don't have to have all of that storage for those kits. You just put them on an external drive or one of those memory sticks for, Christmas, fall, whatever, and then print the paper front and keep it in a 3-ring binder. I'd rather keep one 3-ring binder with all the paper fronts of the kits, because I got to have a visual of what it looks like, you know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, oh yeah, that'll match. And I go and I'll get my external drive or my flash drive, the little stick, plug it in and print that sucker out, and not have to worry about having, file cabinets stacked up for all the paper kits that I printed. So that's just a good idea that I thought would be worth sharing if anyone's interested in that, or, because I know a lot of us that printer kits and stuff, we are really paper poor, not so and we need room to store all of it, if because I want to print them and keep a copy of each one, because you never know, I may pull a piece out of one and whatever, but that's just an idea. So thank you all for coming along and with my Etsy shares and my journal shares for Christmas as of now. And yes, I am going to have at least 2 more red and green types of journals. I just have not got it printed yet. And I am going to do some work on some folios with my paper pads that I've bought up and just have a hoard of. Like I said, I need some more Christmas paper, and everybody's like, what are you talking about, Mama? I was like, no, seriously. I was like, I need some more Christmas paper. Look at this mess. And I had from my desk, my printer cutter station, my whole bed top, which is a queen size bed now, all the way around my room, and then my floor of paper pads spread out last night. And that was only 7 boxes worth. I didn't even get into the other 7 boxes worth of looking in. I was like, look, I'm tired of looking at it. But yeah, so thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I just wanted to give you a heads up of what I am going through and what I was working on, just in case if you wanted to work along with me and you had some questions about where I had got some of my pink stuff from. And then even when I get into working in them, I will again say, hey, this is where I got the kit from. This is the name of it. This is where I got the fussy cuts from, and all of that. So I'm just giving you a heads up, because I know a lot of you all like to try to work along with me, or, work with the same type of paper or kits that I'm working with at the time. So that way you all are up to speed with where I'm at with what I got going on at the moment. Now, some of the paper pads you may not be able to still get, because I've bought 2-3 years back for Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby. I have just a hoard of Christmas paper forever and a day. But real recently, all of the pads that I have are Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, scrapbooking.com, and EchoPart.com, when they have their sales and stuff like that. And sometimes those overlap. It's the same kit. Just sometimes one sells a little bit better than the other sale. I used to be just strictly scrapbook.com, but now EchoPart warehouse sales are the bomb. They're not as much as they used to be, but used to, you would buy 10 for 50. Now it's 10 for 60. And then every once in a while, they'll have a sale that is, the kits are $5. And that's, the paper pack kits that are in the plastic sleeve where it has the sticker back on it. And it's like 10 to 12 pieces. But anyways, those are places that I get all of my stuff from. And then, of course, Etsy. So, all right. Thank you all so much again for the long-winded explanation of where and how and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day, and we'll holler at you tomorrow. And we actually will make stuff tomorrow. Bye, y'all.